Hi Twin Flames, welcome to my channel, Queen of Justice XOXO. My name is Michelle, and I wanted to do an extensive review of Oracle and Tarot cards for you. I am a Twin Flame as well, but you don't have to be a Twin Flame to benefit from my reviews. It's just more geared towards Twin Flames to help them along their journey. I am so grateful and love my Oracle and Tarot decks. I feel they can be very helpful and a powerful tool for you to use on your path. They can bring you messages from Spirit, personal guidance to bring you relief, joy, hope, as well as the pain that needs healing, and to hopefully bring you some peace while figuring this all out. I wanted to share my cards with you so you can get an in-depth review of each deck before you purchase it, because just seeing a couple of pictures on the cards really doesn't tell the whole story. There are so many more elements involved than just the pictures. I know how exciting it is waiting for them to arrive, and it sucks when they are disappointing for whatever reason. So hopefully my loss can be your gain, and my videos can help you find the right one for you, as there are enough things to deal with on this journey. So let's get started. In this video review, we are going to take a look at the Divine Feminine Oracle by Megan Watterson. Let's start with the box. This box was made by Hay House, and they're well known for kind of having tight boxes. So this one is a little tight, but not too bad. You can, remove it and take it off easily. Some of them are very difficult to remove. This one, not so bad. Now let's take a look at the guidebook. The guidebook is, a small version. It's easy to hold. However, each description for the cards are pretty lengthy. So let me show you. I do like that they have keywords for each card, and it kind of goes into depth, but it is a little lengthy, so if you like reading, then this is the book for you. Each card description is a couple pages long, so it's a little bit too long for me, and I'm not that patient. At the end, it does have a little bit more detail, kind of what it means by selecting this card, and setting your intention. Let's see, so the one thing I do like about this deck of cards is that it is uplifting for Divine Feminines. Now, I saved the best for last. Let's take a look at the cards. Let's put these together so I can show you. So first thing I'd like to say is that these cards are really thick. They are good quality cardstock, and they are matte. So they feel nice once you have, the individual ones. But when you have them all together, it is a very thick deck. And now I have had mine for a while, and I've used it several times. So mine is a little bit more worked in than others. However, it does take a lot of effort to bend them and to shuffle. Now, mind you, like I said, I've had mine for a while. So when you first get it, you need to shuffle, kind of work them in, because these cards can really start hurting your hands. I don't know if it's the shape or the thickness. Let me try to shuffle vertically. Yeah, they're so thick. It's a little bit harder to do that way. Now shuffling, let's see. They are thick and they tend to stick together. So I do notice that. I hold them tightly to try and get one card at a time, but it does tend to hurt my hand when I do that, because when mine pop out, I always tend to get 2 cards at a time. So you really don't know which message was really meant for you, because sometimes you're meant to get 2 cards, but in this deck, it seems like, as an example, 4. Usually the ones that pop out are usually 2 together. So they definitely need to be more worn in probably prior to using them, because the matte finish really makes them stick together. The imagery on these cards are very pretty and very feminine, but the coloring to me is a little bit dull, and they seem to be all the same coloring. So let's take a couple and we're going to show them to you up close. The other issue I have with this deck is that it's very hard to pronounce the names. I am happy that, let me see if I can show you. There is a little description as to what each card represents. I find that much easier and quicker than having to go to the guidebook all the time. don't think I'm going to try to pronounce most of these names because I can't pronounce most of these names. St. Bridget. That's about it. The Cosmic Egg. We have Isis. Let me take one of the cards here and so I can give you the description that's on the card. The Cosmic Egg, the Divine Feminine. I hold the universe within me. I am the force of an ever-expanding love. So as I stated earlier, I do like the cards because they are very positive for Divine Feminines, and I think that, you know, that's always a good thing to encourage positivity. Let me just put out a few more for you, and let me grab the book, and we will read one of these. Well, here's one I can pronounce the name. Diana. Let's look that one up. So it looks, oh, not sure how they are in order because they are not in alphabetical order. Let's go see if there is a, table of contents in the front. So we were looking up Diana, and they're not in alphabetical order either. Not sure why. So 190. So that I know would start to bother me after a while because it's already hard enough to find the card, and then it's a long description on top of that. So that's why I really like that. Thankfully, these cards have a little nice keynote on the card. All right, for Diana, Queen of the Wilderness, the language of natural world is a frequency of love. This is my mother tongue. So basically, it also repeats what it has on the card. And then it goes into who she is, when your soul selects her card, and then the intention. So I'll just read a couple of sentences of this. Diana represents the call to embody a more primal connection to the wilderness that exists within. The goddess Diana was worshipped in the ancient Roman religion that originated in Italy. So if you like reading, this would be a great deck for you. It is a little bit lengthy for me, and that's why I tend to just go with the cards, the writing on the card, and keep it simple. So overall, I think that these are very positive cards. They're very driven for the Divine Feminine, which I think is a good thing for her to, you know, boost her self-esteem. However, you know, it is hard to shuffle. They do hurt your hand after a while. They are kind of hard to read, and the book is a little long. So, I don't know, I believe this, you know, is a good deck for Twin Flames, and it can be helpful on your journey. But again, it's a personal preference for sure. I think overall I would rate it 2 or 3 out of 4 suits, basically due to the difficulty of shuffling. If you are more advanced with shuffling, then I think it would be a better deck for you than someone who's, you know, a beginner. I definitely believe it is good for Twin Flames, especially the feminine, you know, to give her some positive feedback and to help her self-esteem. I will include links below in the description box to Twin Flame readers who use this deck in their videos so you can see more of the cards, especially to see a more objective view of their meanings, what the different combinations could mean, that reader's interpretations, and lessons that they are picking up by actually looking at the picture to help you understand the message Spirit is trying to give you. If you would like to see more of my video reviews with my other decks from my collection, please hit the subscribe button as I have a lot of decks I want to share with you. Ones I like and ones I don't. I hope this helped you decide if this deck resonates with you or not. If so, I included a link to where it can be purchased at as well. Until the next deck, happy shuffling!